We are now live, and I'm queuing up the music. We're live on Facebook with BodyWise. Welcome. Fun music, huh? I just love that. My kid is awesome. Today we're talking about the secret to centenarians, and by the way, do you want to live to be 100? Look at your life and decide if you'd like to continue living what you've got now for another however many years. This week we're talking about centenarians. Last week we discussed, what did we discuss? The class, body integration. Body integration is an amazing thing that brings together your mind, your heart, and your body through movement. And the class, some of the feedback I've received regarding the class is that people are finding the power and the healing properties within their own bodies. Oftentimes we forget that we can go to the doctor, we can go to a physical therapist, chiropractor, or massage therapist and receive treatment. However, it's actually our own body that's responding to those treatments that's getting better. It's not necessarily the doctor or therapist that is healing us. It's that we are allowing ourselves to be healed through different modalities. So I encourage you to find the kinds of things that heal your body, that help you heal your body. If you're interested in body integration, please contact me. We've started this 3-week series, and there's still time to jump on board if you'd like to. We can catch you up. And we're starting another one in November when I get back from being out of town. I will be out of town on the East Coast from October 28th through November 7th, back just in time to see how the voting turns out this election year. Next week I will be, I may be on Friday Live. I'm not sure. It depends on my speaking schedule. I will certainly get back to you on that. I have a few spot outs for you. Number one, Kelly Wick, a lifelong nutritionist, is hosting an event October 27th. I believe the time is 6 to 8 p.m. in Bothell. Let me tell you the name of it. 7 Steps to Manage Your Health, Your Gut, and Your Weight. That's an event happening October 27th in Bothell. For more information, please request it in the comments below, or you can look up Kelly Wick yourself. Her name is Kelliwike. Fantastic nutritionist. I highly recommend her. I'm hoping to make it, but that's the night before we leave town. So depending on how packing goes, and of course we've got 4 people leaving, I may or may not make it. So maybe they'll record it. Yay. Secondly, Sunday Tollefson, wonderful gal who is the Sure Sisters Connection, is having an event next Friday about managing relationships for those women who are off to college. I will be there. I'm hoping it's recorded, but let's give a shout about and a spout about to her for putting together such a great event. I'm excited to contribute my content to managing relationships, and it's about a specific thing that will be revealed next week, or maybe even after next week. Okay, so this week, body integration, original strength. The class is going really well, and it is my contribution to helping people live to be a ripe old age. And today we're going to discuss centenarians, and there are the most centenarians today in Okinawa, Japan. A few years ago, it was not just Okinawa that actually had the most centenarians. It included New Zealand, and I think it was Norway, but I've forgotten what I read. At any rate, researchers are suggesting that particular kinds of diets are contributing to the health and well-being of people who live longer than the average American, than average people around the entire world. And there are some things, specific things that they found that create that ability to age longer. This is really interesting. Okinawans tend to eat lower down the food chain. So researchers are suggesting if you would like to live longer, that you eat food from a part of the food chain that is closer to plants and animals. So the Okinawans eat 3 servings of fish per week, so that's a decrease in the amount of protein that they consume, protein sources. And that's one thing researchers are suggesting we do, eat less protein. And you know, they keep talking about red meat and how red meat is so bad for you. I am not buying it yet. I'd like to find out the exact research that is leading them to believe that. They just keep saying red meat, red meat, red meat. But they're not saying why. They're not saying what it is about red meat that is so terrible. So until they explain to me why red meat in more detail is so bad for you, the jury is out. And you know, people have been eating red meat for a long time, and people have been on the planet for a long time. So it's a question. Is it the red meat? Is it the way it's processed? What is really going on with red meat? I would like to know. If you know, if you've got details on that, please send them to me in the comments so we can have a conversation about it. Okay, so aside from decreasing the amount of protein that Okinawans consume every week, that's 3 servings per week, they eat less in their servings. They're eating vegetables, they're eating tofu, and they also eat konbu seaweed. Interestingly enough, researchers are finding that squid and octopus are on their diet, and what's so important about squid and octopus? Taurine. So taurine is one of those essential amino acids. I will talk more about that, maybe not next Tuesday, but on the next Facebook Live, probably Friday or the following Tuesday. At any rate, I would love to tell you more about taurine because it's phenomenal. And because researchers are saying that you aren't necessarily going to move to Okinawa, Japan, so that you can live to be 100, and there is no real silver bullet, like one thing you can do to live longer. They're recommending that you drink jasmine tea and consume turmeric and eat lower on the food chain and consume less meat. There are other things that contribute to the great health of Okinawans, and I will talk about that again in the future. But for now, try some turmeric, try some jasmine tea. And if you don't know how to find turmeric, it is an herb. You can also find it in capsules. I know someone who shared with me a little while ago that they were filling their own capsules with turmeric and their hands came out yellow. Isn't that fun? So you can either fill your own capsules, consume it in your food, or purchase capsules. That's it for Bodywork, this week. And if you'd like to be a centenarian, stay with us because we'll give you more information about that. And in closing, just to remind you, the BodyWise method of living long is to think wise, feel heart-wise, and move in your body wise. Thanks, and we'll catch you next Tuesday where we're going to talk about the benefits of water and the kind of water that you're drinking. So I'm going to highlight a particular product that improves the quality of the water that you can have in your body. Till next week, have a great weekend. Stay safe in the storm. And please comment below on your tips for turmeric, jasmine tea, and taurine. Thanks.